couple of months ago in Antalya, I randomly messaged a tennis player on the ITF entry list to play doubles with me. It happened to be Michael Agri, the current world number 484 in singles, and he never played doubles. Against all odds, he said yes, and we teamed up and took down pair after pair and claimed our first ITF 15k pro title. Now, as part of a bid to improve my singles ranking, I chose to play a 15k in this place in Poland I'm not even going to try and pronounce, and once again, it happened to be that Michael was playing. He in fact won the singles the week before in the same place, and so we teamed up again to try and take a second title. So let's see how this tournament went. Yes guys, so the draw is out for tomorrow. Gonna react to who I've got. There I am. I'm playing a wild card. So looking at his profile, should be winnable. And then the seed number 7. So yeah, hopefully a good match tomorrow. And then yeah, tough test, world number 1200. So yeah, that'll be fun. But you've got to beat these guys if you want to go far in the tournament. So let's go and do it. Vamos.
Doing his stretches in the hotel room.
It's when you're too lazy to go out. It's good, guys. My excuse is freezing cold outside, so make the most of the space that we've got in the room.
Because we have lots of that.
Yes guys, so we're just walking to the courts. Got a busy day ahead. I'm warming up Michael Agui, who's got final today. And I'm playing 4th match on, which is not before 2. Me and Michael are also playing doubles this week. We're 4-0, so hopefully we can carry that on, win our second title. So yeah, I'm super pumped. Let's go find out wherever he is and yeah, get him warmed up.
Good. It's been a long time, huh?
First day's warm-up was warming up Michael for his final that day and my first round qualifying. Let's jump in.
So I've been tracking all my tennis recently with heart rate monitor, just so my coach can go through all of the different stuff that I'm doing, measure how much I'm exerting myself. It helps me basically to structure my strength and conditioning plan and my tennis volume. Sometimes it can get out of control or I'm not doing enough. So yeah, that's been helping me a lot as well recently.
Obviously with us both being in slightly different positions in the tournament, I could tell he was a little bit more locked in. I was trying to be a bit more relaxed. By just getting a feel for the court, I'd been practicing at Moratoglu the week before, so these courts played super different, and I knew it might take a couple days to try and get used to. So, first round of qualifying was underway. Now, I got off to a good start, obviously winning my first service game. Like I said, these courts played slightly differently. They were quite kind of medium pace, but they kind of kicked when there was you know, a lot of spin on the ball, meaning, you know, you'd have to, you know, work the ball, but also, you know, go for the winners as well, because it would kind of move through quite quickly. You can see me here just trying to get on my forehand as much as possible, be aggressive. My opponent had a good serve, so it was quite difficult when it shot through on these fast courts. It was very pinpoint, so you know, I really had to just make sure I was kind of guessing the right way, but managing to find some space at the beginning of this match, and yeah, running away with the break. Couple missed returns in that service game, go 3-1. Wanted to make sure I could try and conserve as much momentum. I was trying to really punish him from the baseline, but also try and find some ways to come forward to the net. I was also super excited to play with Michael in the doubles this week, so really wanted to, you know, get some early practice at the net. But with that being said, you know, 4-1 lead here in this first set, just trying to play nice, loose, nice and free, and you know, use my forehand to be aggressive. Taking that ball early was working super well. You can see me here serving for this first set. I was playing really well actually. I was, you know, felt like I'd adapted pretty quick to these courts, and I was really able to use my weapons to my strength. My opponent did put in some really good shots though. Made it difficult in a lot of these games. I just had to really focus on these, you know, 30-all, 15-all juice points, just to make sure that I'm, you know, executing what I wanted to do. But I managed to take this first set 6-1. Pretty convincingly, so you know, I felt confident. I felt like I was in a good position. Just from here, it's all about, you know, just closing out the second set, starting off good and then closing it out. I remember Patrick teaching me that slice angle. For any of you that have been watching for a while, you'll remember that video. But that coming in clutch there, just wanted to whip that out, just see how the touch was doing. But again, starting pretty good to this second set, playing some really loose, free tennis, as you can see, coming forward to the net. And yeah, I was just building in confidence from here. My opponent really began to raise his level here towards the back end of the second set. Maybe he was playing, slightly looser. I was also kind of felt like I was close to the finish line, so I was going for my shots a little bit more. However, he began to kind of just make a lot more balls more consistently and put me under some pressure with some good depth. So I just had to make sure that in these latter stages of the game, I was, keeping my concentration, not giving too many free points or, relaxed volleys. But yeah, going and losing my service game here at 5-2 definitely wasn't the plan. But just tried to refocus here to break at 5-3. I need double faults, and I take the first round win, and I'm into the second round of qualies. 8 AM breakfast the next day was the classic. Some protein, some carbs, and of course a coffee. And then it was time to pack my bag, get some stretching in before today's matches.
Good stretching.
Practice on day 2 was once again with Michael. Such a good person to practice with. Even though he wasn't playing a match, he was nice enough to play with me, so drop a like for Michael. And had a new match kit today, which I was pretty pumped about.
Yes guys, so solid practice on day 2. Got the on-running kit, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, feeling good, gonna go in there, work on a few things specifically. Looking forward to it, let's go.
And unfortunately, I wasn't able to film this match. My opponent didn't want to be recorded, and I unfortunately did lose. But that did give me the opportunity to fully lock in for doubles and try and take the title. So for anyone asking what the future's washing situation is, this is it. Pretty much just hand washing it and hoping it will dry. Takes up pretty much the whole bathroom. There we go. Happy days. So first round of doubles, me and Michael to play 2 Estonian players, Markus Mordo, Christian Tam, 2 very experienced players, on tour, one slightly younger than the other, but me and Michael trying to go in with lots of confidence. We were super excited to obviously play with each other once again. However, we knew that, every single match was going to be difficult. Different conditions, indoor hard, outdoor clay. Would it, be the same? Would it work? I was hoping that, Michael would carry us through on his serve especially, which is just absolutely massive, as you can see. And just keeping it on serve was going to be so crucial. And we had some good 1-2s. That was the plan. Just keep with the 1-2 plays, and just try and prevent them from getting any looks in on our serve. We were happy to play tie breaks. We felt confident in those kind of occasions. And as you can see, looking to just kind of charge the net on the second serve returns, look to kind of come forwards, and I think definitely as well, looking if we can just be aggressive as aggressive as possible, in those moments, to be able to really, see whether we can put some pressure on them. But as you can see, 2 ridiculous returns, at first kind of 2 or 3 points of this game, and now it's all to play for here with 2 break points for them. Great shot from Michael, getting a net cord. I'm looking to kind of pounce here, but wasn't the right time. They come across, great volley. We lose a break, and now we're under some serious pressure to try and break back. Great ball by Michael there up the line, giving us 2 break points, or 3 technically on their serve. This was obviously going to be crucial. We take it to go into a first set tie break. Now it's all to play for. We've got some momentum on our side now a little bit, and we locked in for this tie break. Great ball by Michael there up the line. The first set point here at 6-4. Great volley. We take the first set 7-6. Massive confidence booster, obviously being down a break with them serving for the first set. Now we really began to turn it on. Great point there to go 2-love up in the second set, and we were really locked in here. Hands were working. Great ball over the head from Michael here, and again sky hook from myself. And as you can tell, the highlights were coming in thick and fast. One thing I want to say, you know, just in general about Michael's serve is that on these courts it's just unplayable. You know, you can see, look how crazy that angle of the ball toss is to begin with, and it's coming through the court so quick. You've literally got no time to react. But obviously in doubles it's not as effective, but in singles it's a weapon. And somehow we actually get broken on his serve, but nevertheless we felt, you know, we're playing some good tennis and we get some breakpoint chances here on the next game. And 5-4 here, Michael serving for the match. Great job volley from myself, giving us 4 match points. Smash goes up in the air, put it away, and we take the first round.
Yes guys, so first round win, solid as always, 5-0 now, pretty solid stuff. It was a little bit close in the first set. Michael getting broken was a bit of a surprise, but we overcame it.
Yeah, we didn't play it a long time ago, so that's why we a bit struggled in the first set.
I did say to you during the match, we've actually, the last time we played, we won 3 of the first 3 sets we played were tie breaks. So I kind of knew we were going to get that first one. But yeah, overall solid win. Looking forward to round 2. Going to watch Michael coach him in the singles tomorrow. Looking forward to it, and yeah, get a nice stretch in now, and yeah, prepare for Thursday.
Getting a bit of a stretch in. It's quite late actually, it's like 7 PM. Also got these like foam roller things. Yeah, I'm gonna try this out, stretch for a little bit. Mobility is king. And then tomorrow will just be training day.
Yes guys, feeling good today. Day number 2 of doubles with Michael. Michael's got singles first, I'm going to warm him up now, and then yeah, chop up number 1 seed in dubs. Too easy.
And with another practice session done between me and Michael, he's ready to get the good vibes going for his singles, which he ended up winning. And now time for the doubles against the seed number 1s. 2 very strong opponents. I think they are, you know, both around 300-400 in the world at 20 and 21 years old. We knew it was going to be a super tough test, and we were excited. You know, if we can beat these guys, I think, you know, sky's the limit with you know, the guys that we can play. And I think I kind of thought before this match, you know, if we can get through this one, then there's definitely a lot of potential, you know, at the challenger level even, you know, to be able to like win matches with Michael. And you know, as you can see, we started off super strong, making a lot of balls, being super consistent, going up 3-love here in this first set, and we really wanted to try and take them by surprise. They obviously had big weapons, good hands at the net, but we just tried our best to absolutely, you know, just do the basics really well. Make the court really small for them to hit into and make it really large for us. And as you can see, just taking care of business on our service games, and you know, the level was super high. Great volley there by Michael, capping off a pretty decent point. And 5-2 here in the lead in this first set. Really had some momentum going for us. And we take the first set 6-2. Very strong start. Now it's about carrying on that momentum. And I can't lie, I always really enjoy playing with Michael. He brings such a good positive vibe. He's probably the nicest guy on tour, so drop a like on the video for Michael. But yeah, I mean, was so much fun playing with him kind of the whole time. I enjoy playing with him every single time, and it's a shame really that he's so good at singles, because usually he's exhausted from the singles, and there aren't that many tournaments, you know, where we're both obviously playing, and you know, we're both fully giving it everything for doubles. But yeah, I can definitely see Michael rising up the ranks very quickly in the singles, and hopefully at the challenger level we can compete and hopefully win some titles, maybe at the ATP level one day. But the level to play there is still a little bit of a way to go. However, you know, 3-2 here, definitely, you know, in the driving seat in this set, but they definitely raised their level. They played a lot better dubs, a lot more concentrated in those, you know, tight moments, and we really had to just make sure we're locked in, and you know, points like that really began to open a door for them here in this second set. Big point there to go 6-5 up in the second set, securing at least a tie break, and that was, yeah, that really hurt. But 6-all, we've all been there. We know that hurts. 6-all here in this set tiebreak. You know, we knew it was going to be close. I'm going to let you watch this one because it was, let's just say, it was pretty dramatic. And an insane dig, but we're still set point down. We're at 12-11. We push the ball wide and we finally take the win. And we're through to the semis.
Yes guys, so probably the most stressful tiebreak I've ever played. I think this guy clutched up so many times. And on match point, I should have put it away. The guy breaks a string on the return. He goes for the backhand cross. He's trying to cover the line. It was totally hectic. Again, 2 tournaments now. 2 seed number 1s defeated. 6-0. Pretty solid there. As soon as it comes to a tiebreak, we're sorted. Doesn't matter what score it is.
Right, yeah. It was a crazy match, yeah.
Yeah, gonna go to bed early, get some rest, and yeah, we go again tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're playing a guy who's 50 in the world. So that should be fun to see what he's got, but he's 42 years old. I saw him, he's solid, he's got good strokes, and yeah, tough match, so yeah, we've got to stay focused. Vamos.
Vamos.
Good stuff.
755 flight is now £451. What? For a 3-hour flight? So after some hectic flight booking the night before, we're into the semi-finals. The travel situation at these ITF tournaments is definitely not ideal, and especially with how little prize money we get. Yeah, it's really difficult to make things work, and I can make a separate video about that for my second channel. Leave a comment down below whether you'd like to see that. But obviously through to the semi-finals here. One of these guys was ranked, I believe, 50 in the world, or around 100 in the world for about, I want to say over 10 years in doubles. So a very experienced player, you know, coming kind of back to tournaments. Definitely had a really good knowledge and IQ of the game. And, you know, he definitely was able to play the angles and make the court feel really small. In my opinion, was really, I don't know, it was difficult because I didn't necessarily, he felt like he had something like weapons-wise, which was insane. But he made the court feel like it was really just difficult for me to play into, and I was just going for more than I usually would. But as you can see here, you know, me and Michael just stuck with our game plan. Let's just, you know, get this first set to a tie break. If we can't manage to find a break here, and just be really, you know, tough and you know, tough to beat, especially on our service games. You know, which obviously, you know, these guys had their service games on lock. Literally every single service game was really difficult to find ways through them. So we just had to make sure we were on it. Full rule here, little chance with a break point. Go forehand cross to take it. Tensions run high here, and I'm serving here at 5-4. And that ball was called in my opinion, was actually wide, and then another ball there on the line. You know, we go some break points down here, and very quickly we lose or get broken back, which, you know, takes us to a first set tie break. I was pretty confident. We had a pretty good tie breaks record, but Michael kind of told me at the beginning of this tiebreak that he was really beginning to feel it physically. For some context, he actually won the week before this in singles, so he played 5 matches in 5 days. He then had played, obviously, I think 5 matches in 3 days to play doubles with me. Obviously, not ideal for him to play doubles in the first place. However, unlike other players, he decided to play and not just withdraw and leave me stranded. So a lot of respect to Michael, but as you can see, he was really beginning to struggle physically, not just in terms of fatigue, but he actually had a lot of pain in a few areas, and he had actually singles today. So the day of this match is, I believe, quarterfinals in singles, which he did end up winning actually. However, the physical component was really difficult. Obviously, as you can see, he's definitely not in the best shape, and so we just decided, let's just have some fun on the court. We gave it a good effort in the first set, absolutely spanked some balls, as you can see. But yeah, definitely not the way that we wanted to, it's definitely not a situation we wanted to happen, let's just say. But I definitely think we gave it our best effort, and I think there's so much potential there, with how we're playing and what we're doing, as a pair, and definitely excited to play with him in the future. But as you can see, didn't go our way in the semi-finals. Thank you to Michael again for playing with me.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.